Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the revival. Today it's crunch time. We've got a game against Tottenham, which historically has been a bit of a mixed bag for us. And then we welcome Roma to St James's Park for the second leg of the first knockout round. We trail 3 goals to 2. We do have 2 crucial away goals, or at least I hope that they'll become crucial. Actually, I hope they're not crucial. I hope we absolutely batter them like we did Brighton in our last game before we come back to you. I, I played Brighton while very angry, and that translated into 5 very good goals, 5 rapid goals, a hat-trick for Timo Werner, a goal for Almiron on a recall to the side. And I honestly can't remember who scored the other goal, but I do know that they were torn an absolute new one, the Brighton team, and I was very happy to have those points in the bank. Looking at the table on the right-hand side there, you can see that we have a 5-point lead over Liverpool in second place. Manchester City are then a further 4 points behind Liverpool in third, with Arsenal a point behind City in fourth. So it's looking reasonably comfortable, but a couple of losses could make all the difference for us. We're going to go straight into the next match. As we said, it's against Tottenham. Let's have a look at the team. Pretty much everyone's looking okay, except for Saint Maximin, and I don't like the look of that flashing arrow. I really don't. Don't know if we're going to do anything about that. One thing we are going to do is, I think we might actually bring Dubravka into the team since he's looking in such good shape. And that will mean that Schubert will hopefully be rested for the game against Roma. We may also give to Thibaut a run out since he's looking to be in great shape. And also, I think we're going to pop Ribery on the bench. And why not? We'll throw him in there. And also Almiron, I mean, he's not looking any better than Kunku, but after the result of last game, I have to give him another run out because he did play exceptionally well for us. So that's going to be the team for today. We have mixed it up a little bit, but we're getting to that point in the season now where really we do need to start making the squad work for us. Tottenham are going to have to play in an away kit today because there's too much of a clash with the white kits. That's going to do it. Okay, let's go. Let's kick off and let's hope that we're not treated to a Tottenham versus Burnley style demolition by Spurs. I hope not. But honestly, this isn't really the match. I should probably be worried about this match. But it's the Roma match I'm worried about. Like, we made such a great start to the Champions League, and suddenly our form has come crashing, and we've paid for it in the European competition. So fingers crossed we can get things back on an even keel at St James's Park. I'm hoping that was a bit of an outlier. We have actually, during the season, defended exceptionally well, so that was a little bit of an outlier, shipping 3 goals to the Italian side. We'll see if we can get things back on track in this one. And here we go. So Hayden gets control of the ball out to Shelvey, plays it forward into Coco, who's looking for men forwards of him. There's Werner, he's got an early shot of goal, and it just goes wide of the post. Probably taking it a little bit too wide in order to be able to make anything of it. But with Timo Werner, the body shape was all wrong. He's turned too far away from goal to be able to get a decent shot in. Should have known better than that. But when you've got an opening, you've got to try it. Okay, both players missed that. The ball is with Thibaut, plays it out to Henriks. We're looking down the right wing for anything. There's nothing there. Going to have to play it back in field to Thibaut.
Newcastle were imperious.
Hummels got a good pass on him, and he uses it to pretty decent effect there. Ribery now, he's a good dribbler of the ball. He can commit a man to him. Willems, we know he can cross it. Nothing doing there, but he does manage to keep the ball with Newcastle. Across to Shelvey now. Shelvey looking for options. Plays it in for Henriks, but doesn't manage to make the connection. Todibo manages to mop it up, and he plays it out to Hummels on the left-hand side.
Out to the left it goes.
That's some good passing, some very good passing. Good shot, good goal. Timo Werner with the early goal for Newcastle puts them 1-0 up, and it's an excellent finish by the German outside of the right boot. Some lovely interplay around the edge and just inside the box, and that's what you get.
Newcastle are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through. Wonderful.
Plays it inside, just sees his man, releases him, and then a little bit of dribbling just to take it away from the defender, and with the outside of the right boot, as we said, here you go. It's a good little pass by Ribery, justifying his selection, and yeah, just toe pokes it almost past the goalkeeper. We'll take one of them against Roma. So it's 1-0.
Newcastle go ahead, 1 goal to the good.
And now Tottenham with the ball, they're going to be looking for an instant reply.
Tottenham have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's,
and they might get one.
So what are they?
Oh, it's good defending. Oh, I thought that was good defending, but we have instead given away a foul on the edge of the area. Karim Benzema playing for Tottenham.
Prevent a goal then.
At this point, he must be a regen.
Here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Okay, concentrate, need to make sure that the goalkeeper gets on this, and we need the wall to do their part as well. Yeah, excellent, the wall doing their job.
Rose fires it in low.
Oh dear, I think that's going to be a corner.
But at the expense of a corner.
Need to concentrate here. I feel like I'm maybe a little bit more nervous than I would otherwise be because of the Roma result previously.
Looking for a decent ball in.
It's a couple of very good interceptions by the player out wide. Tottenham with a loose ball. Oh, Shelby nearly getting on it.
Newcastle
and that could have
been defending
caused a
beautifully
break.
lately.
Come on, somebody defend, for Christ's sakes.
Now it's Ali.
Tottenham doing a very good job of passing through the Tottenham players. So sorry, through the Newcastle players, I should say.
Oh
dear, left that pass very late, but we've managed to get the ball back for a throw-in. To shake this hesitance. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, that's more like it.
Newcastle are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Almiron.
Good pass from Almiron. There's a ball out wide to Willems. If Willems can find the ball, this could be dangerous. He did find the ball. Ooh, good header from Werner, just not able to quite keep it down, but showed good hunger to get in front of his man. He beat the centre-back to the near post. If he just timed that jump slightly better, that could have been 2-0. It's Thibaut, I think.
And it's Dele Alli. And that's sprayed out wide.
That's a good tackle from Willems. Plays it inside.
Almiron.
Got plenty of pace up front to stretch the Tottenham players here. Oh, that's well won by Ribery. Ah, no, Ribery just couldn't win the ball after getting a foot on it. That's a shame. Could have been a fantastic opportunity to break. Tottenham again are just passing through the Newcastle players here. Oh dear. Okay, I think we're going to be okay now. Just passing it around, looking for an opportunity.
Almiron. He's played him through. Oh, real danger here.
Cross. Oh.
Beaten it away. Hayden. Hardly anything between the sides.
Oh, that's a brilliant cross. Oh, yes, easy goal. Timo Werner doubles his account for the day. Fantastic, incisive pass through the Tottenham players, releasing Henriks, I believe, on the right-hand side, and he had the simplest of cross-field balls into the centre for Werner. That's a fantastic pass. It was indeed Henriks, and again with the outside of the boot, maybe even a toe poke again. Werner doubling the lead and doubling his tally. Tottenham with no answer there.
Newcastle get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief...
That's good hunger by Shelvey. It's a shame it was given as a foul. I don't think it was a foul, to be honest.
Well, the referee has made
it's
it
a good,
pretty
honest
clear now
50-50. Well, not even a 50-50, it's just a coming together of players.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That's good.
Dyer.
More of that, please, midfielders.
Out to the right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well done, goalkeeper. Oh, that was risky. Very risky control there from the defender. Back heeling it to get away from his man. Good Lord.
Henriks. Jonjo Shelvey. Willems.
That's very heavy from Willems.
Dyer.
Ribery always going to find it difficult to catch up to that one, especially with the placement of the Tottenham defender there. But we go again.
Jonjo Shelvey.
Is Henriks on the right again? And at half-time, it's 2-0 to Newcastle. Really pleased with that result at the end of the first half. We've played well. I think this is as well as we've played recently. Certainly not including the 5-0 victory at Brighton.
Newcastle in control at half-time.
But looking at the stats, I'm very happy with everything that I'm seeing there. Very happy indeed. No changes made for the second half. We're just going to go again.
Here we go again. Tottenham, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Ball from Tottenham, trying to stretch the game.
Because of the circumstances.
Just going to leave that. That's going out of play. Easy goal kick.
Going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that. Willems.
No need to take a risk and play it back to Hummels.
Jonjo
Shelvey now. Oh, easy.
Henriks
now. Can he get the cross in? He's got the space. He's got the time. Couldn't find the cross, unfortunately.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those
Tottenham looking to
passes just to spread the play.
Get the counter-attack going very quickly. Oh dear, Shelvey did really well with the tackle to begin with, but then unfortunately, absolutely terrible pass directly to, I think, Harry Kane, and as a result, we've ended up conceding a very soft free kick. The ball needs again to do its job. It doesn't quite manage to do its job completely, but it does take enough pace off the ball that the goalkeeper's able to collect it fairly easily. Lobbed through ball, Ribery looking for it. He's going to get the throw in.
Referee's given a throw.
Surprised there wasn't a foul given there for Ribery, essentially getting in the Tottenham player's way as he came back down from the header. Poor throw in, really.
Across the field it goes. Rose.
Right, here we go. Danny Rose down the left-hand side.
Newcastle
plays it back.
2 up.
I feel like we're okay until Tottenham get around our penalty area, at which point we tend to lose it a little bit.
Almiron with a good steal, well played.
No, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Very loose control there and very easy for Tottenham to win the ball.
Dele Alli.
Disappointed with that, really. Goalkeeper's ball. Wait, what? Why has the goalkeeper not gone for that?
It's a goal kick.
Goalkeeper made the movement. I decided to leave it to him, and immediately he decides not to go for it. Fantastic. Well, at least we weren't punished for it. That's all I can say. Lob it out again over to the left-hand side for Willems. We're actually going to take the option off for attacking fullbacks. There's no need to make them bust a gut now.
Of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Looking
play
cross-field,
the ball out
changing
to
the point of
the
attack.
right-hand side into
It's
Shelvey.
Shelvey.
Looking for Henriks if he can release him, but he sees another ball for
That's
Werner.
a good ball to find
Oh, he just couldn't hang on to it. It's a shame. It was a fantastic pass by Shelvey. He saw the pass and he was able to execute fantastically. Shelvey wins it back again. Shelvey having a very good game. Ribery not able to hold his run, found offside. That's a shame. Do feel like if we were playing with Maximan at the left wing forward position that we might have had a better opportunity there. But he's still fairly young, Ribery. He's learning his game again. Relearning his game after his rejuvenation.
Jonjo Shelvey. Henriks.
Shelvey again. Shelvey's all over this game. Not such a great pass this time. Hayden doing a good job of cutting off the forward pass. Oh, he just runs straight past his man there.
Out to the wing. Good challenge.
Brilliant from Willems.
Almiron.
It's Ribery again. He's not really connecting well. Like he did well for the first goal. In truth, it was a pass that most of the players probably would have been capable of making.
Lo Celso. Alderweireld goes looking. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Shelvey.
Shelvey out to Coco.
Out wide.
Not much in the way of options. Oh, he does cut inside quite well. Manages to keep hold of the ball. Here's Henriks. He can cross the ball. Manages to hit his first man. Gone out for a corner kick.
Tottenham have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard.
Wins the header. Can't get too much on it.
But you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Here's Willems. Good cross. Decent header, but the defender able to get enough on it to really stop any momentum being gained.
Zaitz.
Tottenham, this is dangerous. They've got men forward.
And the finishing line in sight.
Good tackling there. Werner's going to get on this. That's a bad pass. Very bad pass. I think we might make a change now. Ribery is looking pretty dead out there, so we'll make a change. Vinicius Jr. can do a roll out on the left-hand side. We're going to have to change things in midfield. I'm almost tempted. Okay, we're going to bring on Bodmer. We'll change the formation to a two-man defensive midfield formation. And we're going to have to just change that so that Shelvey plays up top. So Bodmer and Hayden are going to be playing alongside each other, base of the midfield. That should do the job for us. I think something else I might actually do. I'm going to give Werner a go out on the right wing, and we're going to bring on Joel Linton at centre forward. They haven't had too much opportunity to play with each other, and I want to see if there's any chemistry there between the two. And I know that it's not Werner's natural position, but he's got the pace that he can be effective from the left, from the right-hand side. So let's see if it can be an effective pairing.
Hayden.
That's a good pass from Hayden. That's nice. That's very nice. Hello, Junior. Junior. Oh! First opportunity, and the goalkeeper makes a very good save. Good play from Junior. Just couldn't finish it. But we are aware of the fact that Junior isn't the best finisher. Fantastic control. He does give us a little bit of bite up front as well. Despite his stats, he's very capable of winning a ball.
Hayden.
Hayden's going to smack one.
Shapes to shoot. This could fall anywhere.
Goes out for a corner. That's one of the beauties of those long shots, is that sometimes they'll break and you can get something out of them. So they're not necessarily always a hiding to nothing. Werner.
That's caused a worry or two.
That's a little
I
unfortunate.
don't think the hat-trick's on for Werner today somehow. Junior's not the only member of the front three that does a good job of winning the ball. Joel Linton is fantastic, actually, at causing all kinds of problems for defenders. He can really hassle them and win the ball back.
Vinicius Junior.
And that will do. 2-0 final result. A pretty sterile second half, but the damage was all done in the first half. No need to chase it. 2-0, good professional result. Pretty happy with the way we played. We weren't fantastic, but we were better than we've seen previously. It's good to see a little bit of chemistry there between the two centre forwards.
And I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Well, that's it for
That'll
today.
do. Now we just have to hope that someone tripped up elsewhere and gave us a bit more of a cushion to play with. But the stats all looking very good. 7 shots, 4 on target. Tottenham were very good with their shooting. All 5 shots on target, but none of them going in, thankfully. Good to see also, or interesting to see, that Mauricio Pochettino keeping his job for longer in the virtual world than he's managed in real life. More crosses, decent number of interceptions, good number of tackles, pretty happy. All round, I think they did okay. Nobody let themselves down in the ratings. Werner obviously getting a 7.5. Dubravka, interestingly, getting a 7. Obviously, when 5 shots go on target and none go in, the goalkeeper tends to get a bonus from that. So there we go. Now let's have a look at the other results. So obviously Newcastle beating Tottenham 2-0, Bournemouth winning 2-0 at Brighton. Okay, Everton, unlike in real life after the 5-2 dismantling, Liverpool being beaten by Everton 1-0 at Anfield. Bit of a shock result there, which will give us more of a cushion. West Ham 0, Wolves 2. Also Arsenal winning 2-0 away from home against Aston Villa. United keeping up the pressure with a 2-0 win at Norwich. Southampton beating West Brom 2-0. Crystal Palace losing to Leicester 1-0. City winning 1-0 to maintain their chase at the top. And Chelsea also getting the 3 points at Stoke City. So the table now reads as following. Newcastle still top with 75 points now. Liverpool still on 67 points, meaning that there is now an 8-point gap between first and second place. And that's with, what, 29, 30 games played. We only have 8 games of the season left, which means that there is only, what, 8 games, 3 points a game. 3 times 8 is, what, 8, 16, 24. 24 points left to play. Liverpool closest to us, they can, if they win all of their games, get a maximum of 91 points. So we need to get to 92 points to absolutely secure the title. Obviously, that is subject to change depending on whether or not Liverpool, Manchester City or Arsenal win or lose more games So that notwithstanding, things looking pretty healthy in the Premier League. It looks as though we're going to possibly end up as Premier League champions 3 years after starting the playthrough. We have a message. Okay, so Timo Werner has had a role change. He's a fighter now. That's good to know. So maybe that means he'll be a bit more combative. And also a message from the German national team saying that we need to confirm my pick for the squad. So I'll do that. Nah, fuck it. I'm happy with the squad as it is. We'll just go. Yeah, that's fine. There's only friendly matches. No need to bore you guys with the international matches. I mean, let me know if you'd like to see them. But this is a Newcastle playthrough primarily. I'm just doing the international stuff to kind of add a little bit more spice to the playthrough that you don't see. Okay, the nerves are starting to jangle a little bit because now is the second leg. And Roma, honestly, like, they know all they've got to do is hang on to 0-0 draw and they're through. So this could be a really, really tricky game for us. I expect to see Roma really set up the barricades and try to stop us from scoring. Although looking at that, they're actually playing a fairly attacking... Yeah, they've got a number of decent attacking players there. Okay, everyone's looking pretty decent. Hayden not looking great, but we can bring Bodmer in, so that's not a problem. I'm going to play Lascelles ahead of Tatibo this time. Tatibo still, I think, long-term is going to be a first-team player, but it's going to be alongside Lascelles rather than replacing him, I think, because Hummels, he is getting older, and as good as he is, and as many offers as we're getting in for him, and as much as I want to resist getting those offers accepted, at some point it's probably going to end up happening. That being said, everyone else looking pretty good. I'm going to stick with Almiron, honestly. We've been playing pretty well with him. Werner is looking excellent up front. He's flashing as well, which is a good sign. So I think that's going to do us. We're not going to make wholesale changes this time round. Maybe... just wondering whether... yeah, I think we'll go with the home kits for both teams. Okay. Fingers crossed, everyone. Here we go. There's no going back now. No second chances, no save scrubbing here. What happens, happens. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. I really hope we win. We really need to win. At least 1-0, and then away goals will carry us through.
Newcastle are back on home territory for the decisive leg of this first knockout round. And despite the disappointment last time
here we go.
There does seem to be a sense of relief in that A, they are now back at home, and B, the deficit is a relatively small one. The manager has issued a rallying call in the last few days. He's near berated the fans for not giving enough at times. And on the evidence of the attendance level here, it does seem clear that they have taken heed.
Hello. Hello. Oh, my word. Oh, it's hit the post. What a fantastic chance. It might have been Bodmer, actually. I'm not aware of how good he is up front, especially where it comes to finishing. Okay, that's good. We've won the ball back, and we're back on the front foot. Got to bring it to this team. Can't allow ourselves to become too passive. Oh, no. Just the wrong side, that pass, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Oh, I'm not liking that, though. Hummels, it's unlike him to allow his control to let him down like that.
Mkhitaryan.
We get the ball back through a mix-up in the Roma midfield.
Mats Hummels.
Okay. Let's go again. Oh, no. Very heavy contact. Heavy touch on the ball is what cost Shelby that little bit of possession.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Cross.
Still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lots of pressure.
Santon.
And we're straight back in.
Cristante with the slide tackle there. We've got a throw in.
Good work by Maximan, putting pressure on the man, not allowing him to play an easy pass. Oh, here's Maximan. Bad pass. He's not a great passer of the ball, Maximan.
Florenzi.
He's tricky. He'll open up space for other players with his own movement, but passing-wise, he's not maybe
Newcastle
the best.
Have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances.
That's good. We'll take that all day long.
Werner.
Ah, no.
Santon gets good distance
Just
on it.
couldn't quite manage to make anything of his little bit of possession there, Coco.
Mats Hummels.
First touch, not brilliant. Now here's Hummels into Bodmer. Plays it forward to Maximan. Flicks it off to Coco. Can't get to it.
Just bludgeoned away.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with
that was good initial teamwork by the midfielder and the defender, but he managed to get it back eventually. That's good. I'm not necessarily going to be able to talk quite as much during this game because I'm trying to concentrate a little bit more.
Almiron.
Oh, come on. Players are getting bundled off the ball left, right and centre here. You've got to give a foul at some point, ref.
And it's Dzeko.
And Dzeko now, he's got his legs under him.
Tore at them and just came up short.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to
That was
focus
the wrong
more
pass.
on breaking lines.
Back to goalkeeper, safety first.
That, and he knows it.
Roma's starting to get into the game a little bit. Got to stop that. Got to cut it out.
Jonjo Shelvey. Henriks.
I don't know what's up with the movement of some of our players, but Jesus Christ, the centre-backs are extremely split there.
Henriks.
Good cross. Decent shot. Way too far out to ever trouble the goalkeeper. Just instinct up there on my part to be shooting. That's well won. He's run it out, unfortunately, but it was well won. Shelvey doing the really good hard graft in midfield again. He's primarily being deployed as an attacking player, but he's doing a very good job of keeping the defensive side of the game going.
Shelvey.
Good play, good cross, good goal! It's the goal the Newcastle need. It's the goal we absolutely needed. 1-0 to Newcastle, 40 minutes on the clock.
Really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield.
Brilliant 1-2. It was a bit of a delayed 1-2 between Henriks and Shelvey, but it doesn't matter. It was effective, and that's all that really we care about at the end of the day. Henriks just playing a nice simple low ball in, and that's what Werner's there for. It's to put it past the goalkeeper. 1-0 to Newcastle. Game on.
Newcastle take the lead and take charge of the tie. Under.
Good interception by Coco of all players.
Jonjo Shelvey. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period. And
good switch of play as well. Plays it into his man, gets it back. Oh, nearly. And Willems is one of those players that you expect to be able to play a pass more than the others. But at half-time, it's 1-0. It's exactly the result that we were looking for. I'd like to add a second goal to add a little bit of certainty there, a little bit of a cushion as well, because we can afford to concede one away goal, but any more than that, we're in trouble. The stats are looking good. We've got a decent amount of possession. More of the same, please, boys.
Newcastle leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough. So
Coco chasing down like an absolute madman.
More players behind the ball instead of running beyond.
Now Shelvey's turn. Coco
to spoil it from here. We'll see.
Werner. That's good pressing play by the Newcastle players.
Almiron. Werner. Almiron.
Nice little lobbed ball. It has got through to Willems. Crosses it in. Werner! Oh!
Question, that's a foul.
I mean, that's just a coming together off the ball. I don't think they need to give a foul for that. But, oh well, never mind. Good pressing play by the front players, forcing Roma into a loose pass. And, oh, hello, there's a chance. Coco's through on goal. I think he's onside. It's 2-0, Coco doing the business. Love that boy. Brilliant play. Shelvey doing a great job in midfield of making sure to win that ball in the air. Gets it to Werner. Plays a simple ball to Coco, who did manage to keep himself just onside. And then the simplest of passes, just stroking it past the goalkeeper into the bottom right-hand corner of the goal. No chance. And now Roma have it all to do. Haven't quite got ourselves set up correctly for the pressure. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Maximan winning a header. Done a very good job there.
Willems.
Almiron gives us a little bit more pace in midfield, Almiron, which is, I think, where we're benefiting.
Cleared without complication.
I think soon we might give Nkunku a run out in place of Almiron, however, just because he gives us a little bit more bite in midfield. Means that we will be able to shut them down. In theory, we will be able to shut them down even more. That's brilliant by Willems, winning the ball, getting it back to a teammate who's able to distribute easy.
It's always a good time to
Bodmer,
register.
He's not an attacking player, but
an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Hummels in alien territory, crosses it in. We know he can cross the ball.
Tries to get it clear.
A little bit light at the back now. I need to keep an eye out. Oh, it's very well won there.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Good hard-working play in midfield.
Willems.
Lobbed through ball, misses it. Well, oh, what a goal! What a take by Maximan! Oh my word! And that's why every now and then you want to try those lob through balls, because if a defender misses it and your attacker gets on it, you get a little bit of magic. What? Just, I'm going to shut up and let you just enjoy this.
But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
First time. Oh, the camera was right behind the flight of the ball. There's something about watching a goal go in from right behind where the taker hits it. Just makes it so much more good to watch. My words are failing me right now. I can't believe this performance. We're playing so much better than the first leg.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
We will be making changes in a minute just to keep things fresh. There's no need to keep... Oh, hello. No, never mind.
Santon.
No need to keep men on the pitch when we can give other players a run out.
Santon. That is terrific skill.
That's good harrying by John Joe, even if he's not winning it.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Won't be able to make these changes immediately, but I do want to make some changes nonetheless. So I think we will bring on Nkunku for Almiron, and let's give Junior a run out. Where do we put him though? I think we're going to put him on the right hand side, and we'll save one substitution just in case we need it. I can't think why, but maybe we'll get an injury or something.
Henriks.
Easy through ball. Cross. Oh, bicycle kick. It's gone in. Everything is going right for us today. Oh, my word, Timo Werner. 2 goals today, and that one is undoubtedly his better. A speculative effort that just happened to go in. It looped over the goalkeeper, and again, I'm just going to let the goal speak for itself. I mean, what do you say about a goal like that? Timo Werner, absolutely worth his weight in gold. Every penny we paid for him, worth it.
I've got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Very different type of striker to Joelinton. It took a little bit of getting used to. The fact that he's not a player that's going to necessarily bully defenders and win the ball and jump on mistakes in that sense. Werner is more of a predator. You know, he'll latch on to any chances that other players are able to provide for him, but he's not going to necessarily be the kind of player that's going to be able to fashion his own chances.
Junior, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
played myself into a bit of a cul-de-sac there, but it's all right.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably
Early cross by
cautionary.
Willems.
Don't dive in.
Oh, first take. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. What a goal by Timo Werner for his hat-trick. You saw when I told him to shoot, but he ignored it. He controlled it on his chest. And then with his left foot.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office.
And I said he couldn't create his own goals. The early cross was absolutely intended. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in heaven.
Newcastle tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cuts it out. Oh, that's a waste.
Everything that we're trying is coming off. It's rare that you get a game like this.
Have a substitution.
And I'm just going to have to enjoy it.
He's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to...
Meets it first time.
That's not going to come off. Come on, Maximan, you got your goal today. You don't need to play competitive. He's trying to compete with Werner. He doesn't need to. They play in two different positions. It's never going to be a straight competition between the two of them. And I think I was going to make another substitution, but at this point, it's not really worth it. We might as well just allow them to carry on playing.
Werner. And he's there to cut it out.
It was nearly a very good pass.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
John Joe looking to put a bit of pressure on his man.
And it's Pastore.
Want to keep a clean sheet at this point.
Shoots!
Easy for the goalkeeper, no trouble whatsoever. And he's just going to launch it down the field. Oh, hello.
Oh, real danger.
Maximan!
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, no. Oh.
Almost a sixth.
Oh, my word. It's rare. You guys know this from watching, but it's so rare that we play Route 1. It would have been fantastic if that had come off. I can't be angry with him, though. Whose foot was that up in the air?
Nkunku.
Well, what can you say about a performance like that? You may very well hang your head in shame, whoever you are.
What are you thinking?
That was a performance for the ages.
Squeeze the game with really good pressure on the ball. And
it's a shame that I'm not one of these YouTubers that has their face down in the bottom corner of the screen, because if I did, you would be seeing that I could not get the smile off of my face. This is one of the best performances that I have seen from my team. And I'm so, so happy that I was able to get it on video for you guys. This was a complete performance. Amazing defending at the back. I don't know if they even got a shot inside the box off. All started with Timo Werner on 40 minutes. At that point, you thought it could be a bit of a nip and tuck affair. And then after that, the goals just kept on coming. We're through. We're through to the next round. 7-3 on aggregate. I mean, they had one shot, and it was a long ranger, and it was easily saved. How has Werner only got an 8.5 for that? How has Schubert only got a 5? I know he didn't have anything to do, but you could at least give him a 6 for... These ratings are ridiculous. What the hell, Konami? Get it sorted. I don't even care anymore. They all got 10s in my book. So there we go. That's the results. That's what counts. These are the aggregate scores, the overall scores. So going through to the next round are Barcelona, Liverpool, Newcastle, FC Bayern Munich, PSG, amazingly, Atletico Madrid, Manchester City, and Juventus. Who do we get next? Whoever it is, it's going to be a tough ask. But if we can play like that every time, God, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. So before we leave, I'm just going to have a look at the schedule, let you guys know who we've got in the next round of the Champions League. It's Atletico Madrid. We have Atleti in the next round of the Champions League. It's the quarterfinals. Who would have thought that we would ever be saying that again, that Newcastle United are in the Champions League quarterfinals? It starts with the home leg, and then we get to play at the Atletico Madrid Stadium. Let's see, what have we got in between then? The next game for Newcastle is Leicester in the Premier League. Then there's an international break, and then we have the Atletico Madrid game. So we'll be coming back for the next game in the Champions League against Atletico Madrid at home. Oh, man. I'm going to have to go and have a lie down, guys. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. I can't stop laughing. This is great.